day because she basically has Ghetto Supernatural. You've got Stabilized Death Foils on 10 num for a double-mounted double tap, and then Jan Ors to hand out that extra die, which when you put it on Braylon or 10, you're looking at just a sledgehammer.
Yeah, Jan just always basically is a steroid injection for other ships and their attacks.
Yep.
And has multi-cross and keep those focus tokens up to 2.
And she's going to be stacking those. She's going to stack. He's moving pretty quick to be stacking focus tokens, though. I must admit.
Yeah, that's right. And then on the other side over here, we do have Tim Spangler. I'm going to go left to right here. So we have one of the newer ships with the latest waves, the Actus, the Eta 2 Actus, Obi-Wan in the Actus here with a really, wordy ability after you or the friendly Anakin Skywalker, which does apply in this case, at range 0 to 3, executes a maneuver. Note, not fully executes, as Vince pointed out earlier. You just need to execute the maneuver, so go anywhere. If there are more enemy ships than other friendly ships at range 0 to 1 of that ship, so you or Anakin, you can spend a force and gain a focus token. So it's like a super good, way better force type Soontir Fel. Preferable.
It's an extremely good ability and one that probably should have included the word fully execute.
Yeah. And now we've got a few upgrades on Obi. So we have extreme maneuvers. While you perform a boost, you can spend, basically it says Daredevil, but you spend a force to do the Daredevil boost. Yep. Marksmanship, bullseye, hit to a crit, and then auto blasters. That's just to get some extra dice because the Actus only gets 3 dice in bullseye. So, and then we got Delta 7 Anakin. This is actually really exciting because we never ever see Anakin in the Delta 7 being played, and or at least I don't. I don't know if you see that, Vince, but it doesn't.
Not since the Actus came out.
Yeah. So I6, super powerful. After you fully execute a maneuver, if there's an enemy ship in your front arc at range 0 to 1 or in your bullseye at any range, you can spend a force to remove 1 stress token. Got CLT. Basically, you add an eyeball results if you got the enemy ship in your bullseye. That stacks your range 1 as well, so you can get 3 at your primary and add the eyeball. Also with Force Daredevil and Extreme Maneuvers, and R4 P44, after you fully execute a red maneuver, if there's an enemy ship in your bullseye, gain a calculate. Then Rick Ali with, pretty thick Rick Ali, honestly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Basically, with Rick's ability, while you defend or perform primary attack, if your revealed maneuver is faster or higher rather than the enemy ships, you roll an additional die. So he could be rolling 3 attack, 3 evade, or 3 agility. Without maneuver, fire control, R2A6, spend a evade to convert a eyeball to a hit. Oh no, that's not the right one. That's C4. After you reveal your dial, you may set your dial to a maneuver of the same bearing at a speed 1 higher or lower. So you can change your dial, which is pretty good. Kind of breaks the fundamentals of X-Wing, but it's fine. And plasma torpedoes. So, yeah, this is a matchup, man. I don't know who you got personally. You said Rebels?
Oh no, I'm not picking, not to just make a homer pick, but without Anakin and the Ada, I think it's going to be real hard for Lemieux to chew through, essentially 20 health before he even gets to Jan, who's going to be making Braylon, who does not care about stress maneuvers, or Tennum, who also doesn't care about stress maneuvers, who are going to be modded on 4 or 5 dice just about every shot they take. And you only need 1 hit on either one of these to go through seriously, and they're smoking. And then you've got one of the best blockers in the game in Sabine. I mean, it's a non-force using Supernatural is extremely rare, if not unique to her. She's serious. There's a reason she's more expensive than I5s who have dial changes on their maneuver.
Yeah, that shuttle is a really interesting tool the Rebels have.
Super good.
It is good.
Super good.
And I never feel bad when it dies either, because typically it's one of the cheapest 3 attack dice guns you can get.
Yep.
So
I've flown every variation of the attack shuttle to limited all the way up to very serious success. Zeb is fantastic for value. He's got this essentially the same ability as not the same, but a similar ability to Republic Y-Wings, meaning that more often than not you're killing him on 4 hits, nothing cheap. And they have a crew slot, which Rebels a lot of times operate with. They focus super hard on their crew upgrades. Leia, K2. I've seen people run Informant, which is never bad. It's just a handy little ship with a 3-die gun and for about 40 points.
Pretty good. All right. Yeah, so as I guess Rebels typically do, we got Pete bunching up here, and the Republic jockeying for position, as the Republic almost always needs to do. So we could have a delayed engagement here for sure.
It's odd the Republic only really has one list archetype that allows them to go heads up with anybody, and it's normally 3 arc something, 3 arc Obi-Wan. I've been interested to see what you could do with what people have done with 3 arcs Ayla Secura and just play hyper aggressive, but that's because that's just me, like I swing hammers. That's how I play.
Yeah.
But they're in a weird place. Like the Anakin in the Actis is a monster. Obi-Wan in the Actis isn't bad. He's a good support ship that also pushes damage. I don't think we've seen entirely what you can get away with when you start combining Delta Jedi and Ada Jedi. That's the scary part.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Anakin in the Actis, not as much Obi, but as you said, people are starting to learn how to utilize Obi-Wan, and that ability is super good. And if Anakin can also use it, wow, could be a bad time.
Yeah, the conversation when the Ada came out was that it was too fragile, and for a long time that was true. But yeah. I think it's hard to make the argument. It's hard to still argue that people aren't figuring out how to fly this thing, especially when it is so easily capable of pushing through that auto blaster automatic damage.
Indeed. Let's just finish setting this guy up. Oh, this might be perfect. Oh. Almost. Honestly,
it's nice to see Rick Ollier on the field again. One of my favorite official alt arts from FFG.
Yeah, Rick is fun. I enjoy flying Rick. Anakin in the Naboo Starfighter is pretty good. Get his little barrel roll ability. Try spinning. That's always a good trick.
That's always a good trick. Anakin with the I think it was Marcel that kind of pioneered the Intimidate Proton Torpedoes Advanced Sensors Anakin.
Yeah, he took that to Worlds and did really well with it.
Yes, I had said months before that I couldn't figure out how to do it, but I was very adamant that somebody was going to figure out how to fly Kid Flash, and I'm glad to see that somebody was right.
Yeah, and also he puts collision detector on him too.
It's such a good upgrade. It's one of the few that there is no bad time to activate it.
Right.
Which is just unfair. I'm interested to see what he does with Sabine here. Is this going to be a boost into a 1-bank focus?
Yeah, you're probably going to see him kind of threaten through the middle, going up the board.
Yeah, he's kind of got the formation reversed. Like, normally you would put the B-Wings on the inside because they're slower, and because when they get into the rocks, they can 2K and they don't really care that much. Whereas the shuttle is basically an X-Wing, and it likes being a lot more in open spaces.
Yeah, it is a little backwards.
The 3 talents.
We'll see if that ends up costing Pete in the long run here. If you have a situation where you could get 4 guns on target and he only gets 2 because of the formation.
It's an interesting setup he's got going here.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, I don't like that at all. I never like staring down a rock with a hawk. They do not have the dial to get away from a lot of things, and now you're kind of locked into either a 1-bank or a 3-start on your next maneuver. And the last thing you want to do against anything like this is put yourself in a position where they know you're going to be, because that's when those bullseyes start lining up, and a hawk dies in about 3 shots.
Yeah, I haven't really used the Hawk since 1.0. I barely played 1.0. I thought Kyle Katarn was one of my favorites from Star Wars, so I was like, I'm gonna fly Kyle.
Kyle's super good right now. Yeah. People are loving them some Kyle Katarn. This is interesting. If Lemieux is doing what I think he's doing, I actually really like this. It looks like he's gonna just try to jump on ships one at a time. Oh, and then he turns away and makes me look stupid. Fair enough. That's the risk of
jockeying for position, man. Republic doesn't really like to have more than one arc facing its general direction.
No, definitely not. It's just the way that this kind of staggered formation from from the rebel player kind of does open him up to getting one ship eaten alive, then another eaten alive, and then just scattered on.
Yeah, we do have Obi-Wan facing down, but we'd probably see a barrel roll, like an intuitive barrel roll, and then bug out next turn. There's no way that he's looking to joust. It's just, that's a fatal decision to make.
Trigger.
Both of these guys are doing a good job jockeying for position with the type of list that they have so far. I can't definitively say that it's going to really go one way or another this next engagement. We do have a range 3 shot though at no bullseye here. So is that 3-on-3? Oh, 2-on-3.
Yeah, 2-on-3. Is it not? Okay.
Yeah, no Delta 7B. Probably gonna spend for 2. You got the force, you get it back. 2 hits here. Sabine should be fine as the focus token. Fine, 2.
We're already more evades than I rolled in my game.
I gotta get a ticker and count how many times you like saltily make a comment about someone rolling like better than you.
I'm just getting the one out of the way so I don't have to do it again. I gotta get him in. I gotta get my value early. So we're gonna see 4 die back out of Sabine, which is dangerous to end. Which is, yeah, it's never a bad idea. I think he really would have liked to go after Rick on this one rather than Anakin. They have 4-on-4, single mod. Technically, the red die should have the advantage.
Yeah, we'll see. So this is Jan. Jan takes the stress, pumps the extra die, and converts with 3. Doesn't get that 4th hit, which is actually crucial because now I don't think the attack will hit. So, is that a blank there? It's 3.
1 blank, 2 evades, 1 focus. He's fine.
It's fine.
So here's a cool thing about now. Despite all my criticism earlier, I do want to point one thing out for Lambro. A boost into a 3-bank roll from Sabine is absolutely a possibility here, and he's going to end up probably about, I would say, range 2 in front of Anakin. That could get messy considering that Obi-Wan has to move and then Anakin has to move.
That's true.
And Rick is not Talon rolling here. He's not. That's suicide.
No. Yeah, let's talk about the fact that the N1 doesn't even have the only rev maneuvers are Talon rolls, 3 Talons.
It's so ridiculous that thing does not have a K turn. It's so stupid.
It's a weird ship. I have always thought it was a 3 agility ship, but I guess for the sake of balancing, they made it a 2. So.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, it's like fast, man, and it goes fast thematically.
To a lot of other ships in the universe, it should, like, by rights, it should be a 3 green ship, but I think they felt Republic had enough already.
Yeah, well, it behaves as like a defender with its ability. Same exact kind ability, a little throttle. It wants to go fast. And by behaves like a defender, I just mean that it wants to go fast. Like, it wants to get the evade token, typically. Or at least Rick wants to be going fast, and that's what you see people fly a lot. But then it has only 2 agility, so it's like a fast ship that seems maneuverable, but then can only 3 Talon and has 2 agility. So
yeah, it's a very odd ship that I have tried to make work in groups a lot of times, and unfortunately, it just doesn't. The generics are letting it down very badly. I'll put it that way. What do we? So that's my call. I'm calling Sabine's gonna 1 straight boost into a 3-bank and then choose a roll. The Hawk is probably gonna 3 straight, and then probably double 3 straight from both of the B-wings, and just try to jam that middle up. You could maybe split Braylon off to go around the rock to the right side and try to catch Anakin running away, which wouldn't be a bad play, actually, but who knows.
Yeah, I'd say just book it. Get in the face of these Republic ships. Worst case scenario is they turn away. I don't think there's anything to lose here.
Right. But here's the thing: if you 3 straight with the Hawk, you're going to end up about, I think, range 2 from asteroid number 6, the one to Rick's left, and then Anakin can't turn away or he's going to get blasted. Sabine's going to be there should be there for the block. You've got Tendum as a trailer behind Jan. You could split Braylon off on like a 3-bank right and catch Anakin trying to fly away to the left side.
You could, yeah. Braylon is the yellow B-wing on the outside there. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Maybe even just a 2, like just it's in case you're worried about him trying to roll to your outside if you go hard enough on a 3 bank. I don't know.
Yeah, you almost wish that that maybe R2A6 was on Anakin here versus Obi-Wan. Not sure.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because then you don't have to feel so worried about you choosing any direction. It just feels like you play those games, Vince, in X-Wing, where you know that no matter what direction you go, you just never feel confident that it's gonna like be okay. Like it's not gonna be okay. If I bank to the right, I could probably die. If I go straight, I could probably die. I go to the
wedge, absolutely. Every move is potentially lethal.
But when you're flying a ship that isn't meant to be traded, like Anakin in the Delta 7, it adds a whole other layer of pressure. So yeah, having R2A6 on Anakin would have been nicer.
I'm really curious what the play with Rick is here. Like
there's a lot of deliberation going on. You can tell what kind of turn this is, and what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, because he's thinking about the block from Sabine as well as I am, if he has any brains whatsoever. Because if you discount her and you end up getting blocked on her, you're catching a 4-die double tap. Probably you're catching at least a 4-die double tap from 10 Num, or Jan's gonna just punch you in the face because she's gonna target lock this turn. She's focused up. It's locked from here on out.
Having double mods is good.
Oh no, he just sat. I'm very surprised.
That is interesting. I would always just put pressure on, man. You have to do that with Republic when you're playing against Republic. Get in their face.
Yeah, Obi-Wan's in a bad spot now. Is he gonna 5 straight away? Is that the play?
Or he could do a bank up to the right.
Yeah, I mean, he's setting himself up to run, which is good. But I mean, Anakin has to. Well, Anakin can always bank, roll, boost out of the way. So I don't know. He might be safe.
Well, it's interesting. Pete's almost acting like this is going to be a joust the way he's moving, like as if it's a guarantee that they're jousting each other. That's not.
There's a 3 straight.
Guys. There's no way that these 3 Republic ships are looking to joust ever.
This is going to sound crazy. Since he's telling you very clearly he's not going to go heads up with you.
Hey,
I'd almost rather boost with Jan.
Catherine, how'd your game go with Andrew? Did you guys already finish?
Yeah, there's a target lock. Anakin all day. You lock Anakin all day.
There it is.
Yep.
Well done. And Andrew, if you're watching, that 0-3 does not tell the story of what kind of player you are. You'll be fine, man.
So Obi-Wan runs. He'll boost into a
extreme maneuvers.
Extreme maneuvers.
Yeah, spends that force, gets that Daredevil.
That's that 3 hard next turn.
What, Catherine? What list were you guys using? What were you flying? Also, if Sebastian's still here, you did send me a list. I didn't look at it yet, but I will take a look right now. He calls it BB guns. All right, ready for this?
Yes, I am.
And so he sent me, it's an E-Wing list. Well, it has an E-Wing in it. He has Gavin, Darklighter. Gavin.
Yeah.
With Deadeye Shot, FCS, R4. Braylon, Marksmanship, Advanced Sensors, Auto Blasters. And Gina Moonsong, Advanced Sensors, Auto Blasters, stabilized S-foils on both B-Wings, actually.
That's a dope build on Gina. I think Advanced Sensors on her is fantastic. I might steal that. Holy shit. I'd never thought of that.
I really like Gavin, so I already like what you're doing there. Seabass I'm gonna call you Seabass. with Gavin's ability, just kind of sharing around crit conversion. That's really good.
Do you
I like it.
Back roll and then boost out with Anakin here?
Back roll, boost out. Because
then you're basically, you've got that rock right there. Or you know what?
I think it's safe to just boost because don't you have the raw coverage from Braylon's shot anyway, or no? Do you think it would be?
Yeah, but here's what I'm thinking. Extreme maneuvers that barrel roll, and the extreme maneuvers that boost and then roll out to the side. Braylon's already stressed.
No, he's going to be taking. He might have gotten out of arc there. It's close. It might be clipping the back.
He didn't.
Oh,
that's he's.
Okay, he must have hit it by accident because I know you can't typically do that.
No, you can't reboost.
Either
way, he's not out.
By accident. Yeah, he's not. There we go.
Now
he's out. He'll get shot by Jan's shot. That'll be it. It'll be a meaningless shot though.
That's garbage. Yeah, that's junk dice. Well, I'm not gonna say that after anyway. Two dice always matter. Let's put it that way. Suits your fellow players the world over are having PTSD right now.
All right, so there's a throwaway shot. You take it because you can, and you always want to roll dice.
Yep.
So this is gonna be a 2-on-5.
It's possible.
And how many focus does Jan have left? I don't even think you spend here, do you?
No, absolutely not. No, you absolutely save that focus. You'll get more value out of it.
Spend it anyway, and plenty.
Yep.
Lots of results. So now all of a sudden this positioning is it seems to really favor Tim, because I guess the B-Wings, can the B-Wings one hard? Is that a red or is that a blue maneuver?
Oh, Braylon's going to one
white,
hard. 10 is going to one hard, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that a white maneuver though with the B-Wings, or is it red?
No, it's red, but it's the boys. They don't care if they're red.
Oh, they don't care. Yeah, they don't care about stress. Huh. Look at me showing my naivete with the B-Wings. Both of them.
You know what? Here's going to be an interesting thing from Sabine. She could one boost into a 2 hard and just be sitting there waiting for Obi-Wan to turn around. You know what? He can wagon wheel this. He can start wagon wheeling actually against the aces, because Obi-Wan can't get around gas cloud number 5. He can't get past that, even with a roll.
So you're saying that they're all just going to turn in, right? So we'll have.
I would.
Who cares about Rick? For like 2 turns, you don't care about Rick. He's not in this game right now.
I mean, he could maybe. Yeah, not really.
No, at least for this turn, even a 3 hard boost, he might have like a bad range 3 shot, but.
I mean, the problem is that I don't think there's going to be anybody. Range 3 will be about where Jan is, I think, and.
So Vince, how about a Sabine boost to the right and then doing a hard turn, kind of just
that's what I was saying. That's what I just said. I'd boost out and then 2 hard.
I have this rare gift of people telling me something, and because I'm like preoccupied, I just like goes in one ear out the other, and then I always embarrass myself and repeat what you just said 5 seconds ago. So yeah, that could be the move. That could be the move for sure.
I don't expect you to take anything I say seriously, or chat for that matter.
It's good to have you, man. It's good to be able to hang out and talk to you. How did that podcast go? The Christmas post-Christmas.
We missed you, man. It was a nice little 2-hour complete garbage bullshit session.
Oh, it sounds great. Sounds fantastic.
It was like if you just went to the bar and everybody started throwing back Bud Lights. It just nothing anybody said mattered. It wasn't, there was no in-depth analysis.
Yeah.
It was just hanging out with the guys and talking shit, and when people don't get to really do that anymore.
Was Jeff there with you guys? Was it everybody?
Yes, Jeff managed it. Jeff made it. Drew got in late. Then we had Rick. I don't know if you met Rick Rudell.
I don't think so. I don't think
he's pardon me. He and you are tied for. I think you're tied for most appearances.
Oh,
it's either tied or within one of each other.
Yeah, man, I'd love to jump on again. I definitely missed it. I was thinking about jumping on and surprising you guys, but I had family and my friends here too. It's a lot to balance.
Yeah, of course.
But it will happen. We'll be back.
God, you really wish you had Daredevil on Sabine right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Daredevil on Sabine into a 1 bank, clear that stress and take a focus.
A lot of deliberation again here. These guys. Everything riding on these turns, these last couple turns.
Jan makes every mistake that a 4-hole ship makes, almost game ending, like life ending for them. And I mean, especially when you're looking at a stabilized S-foil 10 num who's going to have rerolls and a basically a demi focus. I'm really curious what he's going to do with Braylon, who's in a bad spot. I won't say bad. He's in an interesting spot.
Yeah.
He kind of has to. I guess you could send him out there just to keep.
You could fit it too hard in there, right? You could fit it too hard.
No, hell no.
That's you don't think a too hard would fit?
That's Detroit Rock City.
Oh yeah. Now I look at it from a different angle. It's close, but it would clip. So
yeah. 10 num, I guess, could go on a one bank roll, but that does open you up to Anakin extreme maneuvering. There's the Sabine boost. I bet you this is a 2 hard.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is. There it is.
Dude, she's on it like white on rice.
Well, that's nice too, is that you have coverage over Obi-Wan too. So it's like, hey, Obi, I know it's a gas cloud there, but got arc facing both of them.
That's an interesting focus. I would have taken a lock. A Talon roll?
I
won't say he's not brave. I'm assuming this is going to be a 2 hard for Jan eventually.
I don't understand that at all.
I don't either. I think that should have been a 2 hard.
Or a 1 hard.
Or a 1, at the very worst, a 1 hard.
Yeah.
Unless he thinks he caught him.
I mean, that is the gamble, man. A gamble of the century.
That is.
It feels real bad if he just does a 1 hard in. Or even a 2.
Well, he doesn't want a 1 hard. You don't want to end up in front of Sabine, who's going to be throwing 5 dice if you screw that up.
Yeah, if he does, he just boosts forward. He gets that arc, man. Who cares about the Janor's turret shot too? Should be fine.
Yeah, here comes Rick swooping in. That'll be a 3 die Jan with no mods.
Might be obstructed. Maybe probably not. Oh boy.
No, it's not as exciting as it looks. Extreme maneuvers, barrel roll, and he's safe.
Yeah, there's always. But hey,
ooh, he did it backwards. That's odd.
So Braylon, if I'm Pete, I breathe a sigh of relief here that he didn't get flanked. Range 1.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, he's just not taking damage. He's not dealing any either. Like that's what you want in this case. Wow.
Okay. I like the next turn. I like the next turn for Pete though. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
He's got Obi-Wan in the corner.
Do you kind of acknowledge? Do you threaten Rick with Braylon? Just be like, hey, back off, Jan.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. And I mean, Rick's probably not even going to do a whole lot. It's going to be what 3-on-3, no mods against 3 greens with focus.
There will be an outmaneuver shot going into. Jan
oh yeah, it's going to be -1. I think Sabine's going to put 4 into Obi-Wan here. I think he's got that shot.
Yeah. Jan just giving everybody a proton torpedo.
Yeah, that's kind of serious.
Jan can do that for herself, right?
No, she cannot.
Okay. Can't pump up the jam for yourself.
Obi-Wan should be nervous right now. I don't know why he didn't take an evade.
Here's Jan's shot. Probably means nothing. Yeah, meaningless.
Yep. Don't. Oh, he spent the lock.
I guess maybe worst case he spends something. Yeah, he's gonna have to spend something. Spend.
I mean, yeah, I don't like that shot. I don't like that.
Also, was that a mistrigger Obi-Wan ability? A potential mistrigger
on
in
Anakin?
A sense, not even a mistrigger, just being able to give Anakin another focus. Because look at where Anakin ended up. Right?
He probably didn't want to spend it though. I mean, you don't want to go against the 4. He might have known he was taking 4 dice.
Sure.
And he doesn't want to be sitting on 1 force.
That's true. You don't want to force starve.
No. So what are we expecting? That's not a bad roll from Rick. Probably pushes 1 through on Jan and hopefully gets rid of her other focus.
Yeah, so it's range 3, so it does get 2 dice instead of 3 outmaneuver. And
oh, you spend that.
Yeah, spend it. Don't take
Focus
damage.
is cheap. Yep.
When you can choose to not take damage, you don't. I mean, there's. Yeah. Jan's not shooting again anyway, so.
I think probably we're looking. Yeah, you need Braylon. You want to get Braylon right up next, nice and cozy to that rock next to Jan, and you want to just put a wall there and say, "You do not want to fly into me, bro." And Sabine, this is big.
Here we go.
Oh, and this is where you miss those 1-point crack shots because Obi-Wan's in bullseye.
Yeah, it's not what, 3 points?
It's 3 points.
Oh boy.
I would not be
Jan's
shocked
taking
if
the stress.
damage on this shot.
Here's the shot into Obi-Wan. That extra dice because of Jan's ability. 4 dice here. Don't want any blank results because that's, again, you don't get 4 hits. It's going to be
Oof.
bad. Yeah, no damage. I doubt anything goes through. Yeah. Spent the focus. All the results.
Oh, the Jedi don't roll blanks. Wow. Still, I mean, Sabine's in a good trail position.
All right, so here, let's brainstorm here. If you and I are, in Pete's head right now, we're thinking about what to do next. I think maybe I fear a red maneuver here from Anakin, maybe, and using his ability. So you do a 1 bank down left with the 10 and stay there. Just so that way, no matter what, he's staring at him. Or what do you do here?
No,
10?
I ignore Anakin for the moment.
Go after Obi-Wan.
Your opportunity to get a piece of Obi-Wan is just too good here. Yeah, I would be very hard pressed to give up the chase on Obi-Wan. He can't turn away. He doesn't have enough room to go towards the board edge and come back. Well, he could that's the problem with these guys having a force 2 talent into a reposition, is that you can't say he's not going to do that.
Colfax says he likes the 2 bank and keep the stress.
I can see it. The problem is that's a really good way to start giving up automatic damage from Obi-Wan on a 3 hard boost.
Exactly. You don't want to overextend, but you fear
you don't.
You're in a situation here with the B-Wings where you can easily do that by accident. Or no matter where you go, you'll overextend.
He's about to put you in the spin cycle, and you have to figure out who can you absolutely get guns on. And right now, I think the answer to that's Obi-Wan.
I don't know, man. I think I kind of like the idea of Sabine turning down and 10 banking down like a 1 bank, and both of them sitting there at Anakin. And then Jan stays close and pumps an extra die in again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, because since Jan's going to be coming into fill where Sabine is, so you'd still have a 3-die gun pointing that way. Okay, I could buy that.
Yeah.
What, a 1 bank boost into a 2 hard again?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Will that clear? I think so. I think that would clear.
No, I'm sorry. No, that no. You don't want it 2 hard after the boost anyway. You'll be looking at 10 num. 2 hard 3 bank, 1 bank 3 bank. I think I might consider.
So you don't think Anakin's like slooping down, like up towards like left and up towards the top of the board?
Well, even after you do that 3 bank, you still have your maneuver. You still have your action, and remember they have a roll evade.
You want to take the evade though?
I think if I have a choice between not having a token and not moving, and changing to where I'm going to have a shot and getting a token,
you don't take a focus.
You can't roll focus.
No. I don't mean link maneuver. I just mean having a focus. Yeah, we'll see what happens because. Yeah,
I think this is I can't ping on the map because I don't want to give it away. I really like if you could get ahead of this cloud. I think it would be really good for Sabine if she could do it. Because you would chop all of Anakin's reposition options if he does sloop. She didn't read no.
Okay, but that's what we're talking about. There's a 2 hard being like, okay, Annie, if you go, if you do any red maneuver, I'm gonna be looking at you and probably throwing 4 dice at you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a 3 hard barrel, a 3 hard boost from Obi-Wan.
Okay,
That's
another.
weird.
Well, that's another shot that could be. if Anakin's over there, could be a range 3 shot in Anakin. This is okay. All right.
He's going for a block here. Try to get the 2 bank. Because right now you're blocking the 2 sloop and you're still in arc of a 5K.
Oh, is it a 2 sloop? It's not a 3 sloop. It's a 2. Okay. Good to know. Thought it was a 3 for a second. That's the E-Wing, man. I got the E-Wing style stuck on my head.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's an accident. And Rick is going to feast on Jan.
Yeah. If he 3-straighted, that's going to be a bad hit.
That's going to be...
Well, playing slow.
Yep. But that'll be an unanswered shot into 10. So there it is. There's a boost. Still not an arc anybody. So safe maneuver.
Yeah, but Auto Blaster is live.
Oh yeah, that's can't cancel the crits, but no bullseye. No bullseye.
There it is.
Roll it naturally.
This is why we said
Ouch.
that. This is why we said Braylon should have been staring down Rick.
That was just an accident, man. He obviously didn't mean to have Jan where Jan is.
Oh, this is the torp coming out.
Oh, okay. That's right, plasma torpedo.
I'm not
B-Wings
sure
don't like plasma torpedoes. I don't know if I don't think I hate it. I don't think I hate it.
I just don't
Jan
like
is the move.
Torps.
But also, it's going to be 0 dice because outmaneuver.
We got him. He got him in it.
Oh ho ho ho.
That's bad.
Oh. Okay, so we could see some interesting damage trades here.
Anakin might just vanish
for
right now.
primaries only, or is it for all attacks? Yeah, it's just a front arc attack, so that's going to be 3 dice 0, so it could be all shields down. When that plasma torp comes.
I don't think Anakin gets out of this turn alive.
Well, Anakin hasn't taken damage yet. Miracles do happen. We'll see.
That's true, and he's full force. But
I believe in miracles.
Oh, I take it back. I forgot about Obi-Wan. Good call.
There it is. We were talking about it earlier.
You do everything right, and you still don't get paid off for it.
Well, I mean, Anakin has 3 force available, so it's like,
yeah,
he's still gonna have something to spend at all times. Something. All right. Is this range 2 or 3? I think it's 3.
Range 2.
Range 2. Okay.
Chat bar says range 2.
Yeah, I don't have that open, so you'll be my eyes for that.
Gotcha.
Thank you. All right.
That's a spend and 2 damage if he's got the focus to spend. Yep.
Yeah, we know where Rick is going, so you spend. Spend
I think. Yep. Focus is good. That's good value. That's very good value.
So now you just try to dump everything and get that force gone.
So here's the question: Do you spend Jan on Braylon or on Sabine?
I think it's range 1 from Sabine, right? You want to get 5
guys. Braylon's got rerolls. It's 6-5 and pick him. I mean,
yeah, I would lean towards rolling slightly better with Sabine than he has been and giving it to Sabine. So this is gonna be all 4 shields, like right here, guaranteed. I think. Well, actually, no, he got a reroll, so this needs one more hit. Yeah, I thought he had a focus for a second. It's an evade. So,
he's thinking about it.
FCS, right? Just FCS.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not.
Maybe he forgot he had it. Here it is. FCS for that's big. So that's not. That is not all 4 shields. So that's still no.
Roll your defense die, brother.
He doesn't get one. Outmaneuver.
Oh.
That's why they needed a 3rd hit, man. They needed it bad.
That's actually sick. I love that.
For those of you guys wondering, with plasma torpedoes, it's after the attack hits, the defender loses a shield. So that's before damage is dealt. The shield goes down, and then the damage is dealt. So it's
very, very good against aces.
Yep.
Plasma torp is anti-ace material all day.
Absolutely.
Basically, I would very strongly say that it's anti-Boba, anti-Vader tech.
So this attack is coming from Obi-Wan, I think. Safe. Yeah, that's Obi-Wan's range 2. So didn't roll the crit. No, nothing to, nothing goes through.
Well, unfortunately, I was wrong, and it was range 3, so he was safe from the auto blaster.
Yeah.
This is where it gets dangerous.
Here we go. So Jan is not being procced yet, so no Jan ability yet, saving it. There's the 3rd die. Okay.
Trying to eat those force up before you get into Sabine. Uh,
Got your Braylon rerolls. All right, hit crit. You need this, man.
You-
You need to
you-
roll max hits, man.
you're praying you get rid of one force here, which you did.
Okay, cool. So this is fingers crossed for Sabine's shots.
There's a lot riding on this shot. This is potentially a game swinging shot, a very heavily game influencing shot. I'm actually biting my fingernails right now. I'm nervous for him.
Jan takes stress. Here it is. Here's the injection.
Yeah. This is it. You could pay for yourself in one shot, Sabine.
All
You
right.
got-
Didn't get 5. Spends for 4. That's still good. That's a guarantee, man. That's a damage.
You'll take 4 out of 5 every time.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna push 2 through.
That's half points on Anakin.
Yep.
No regen. Can't be running away scared from regenning. So. All right, so it's 37-0 so far. That plasma torpedo would have landed points for Tim, but he needed that 3rd hit and didn't get it.
Man, he's actually in a really good spot to go after Obi-Wan this turn too. Sabine back rolls and then just one banks, and she's staring right at where Obi-Wan's going to be again.
So now what do you do about Rick here?
You slow roll. You one bank with, or you one straight with Braylon, and you either fly in front of me or you bump me. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, I mean, I guess 2 straight roll. 2 straight roll left.
Yeah, I would roll. I would roll to get some distance because, again, we know that the only rep maneuver is going to be a Talon, so he can't do anything too fancy, and he wants to go fast. So.
Probably Jan's in a tough spot here.
Yeah, I would just get Jan out of there, man. I would do like is a 3 forward blue for the Hawk, or is it white?
Yeah, but remember Braylon won't be there when she moves, so she can one bank off of it and then focus rotate just to make sure, just to kind of push back on Rick.
Yeah. I mean, that plasma torpedo into Jan would be pretty brutal too, I think.
That would be nasty. That would be bad.
Without maneuver, but it depending on if the arc is facing the, right his way or not. Okay, wow, this has been a good game so far. We got 31 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock, so
wow,
pace of play has been decent.
45 minutes, and we just got our first damage.
And yet, it doesn't feel like they're taking a very long time. So.
No, not at all. I'm thinking a back roll from Sabine. God, if this was old Sabine back in the Debris Gambit days, oh my Jesus. Well, she's going to do it anyway, actually. That's going to be a barrel roll into a red evade and then a one bank. And she'll be evade focused. A 10 numb, I guess you Talon roll here? Or do you two? Oh yeah, I hope he didn't Talon roll, because if he did, he's gonna get lit up.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just turned towards Obi-Wan.
Just one bank roll.
Maybe in a bank. Side. Yeah, a bank could probably be the best possible move he could do in this situation.
There it is. Is he gonna now? Do you evade? Does he know the sauce? He does know the secret sauce. Sabine is so good.
Yeah,
I might have to start flying her again.
Oh man, pretty good.
And now she's just inefficient to shoot at. Like, even if you get the shot, you don't want to, you don't want to take it. Anakin's flying flying away as fast as he possibly can right now.
Yeah, I'm out.
He's gone. 2
is.
Straight, back roll,
okay.
Back roll to the right? Question mark. There's one part. Oh, we failed it intentionally. I like that.
Yep. Because you can do that.
Because you can, yeah.
Because that's a thing that you're allowed to do in this game. Yep. Oh no, I failed it. Oh no.
You remember all the salt from the Imperial players when that became when people realized you could do that.
True. Yep. There's Jan. Do you rotate your? What'd she do? Did she just take a focus? Can you
Rick
focus rotate or
is
no?
he caught Rick in a straight maneuver. That's actually really big. Because if he slows down, Jan's gonna get a 2-on-2 shot against him with no full throttle, and if he speeds up, he's gonna bump. Yep. Yeah, to slow down. I mean, you take the focus and you get some damage. You get some damage on Braylon, I guess.
I think he boosted though for his action. No, he gets the focus anyway.
No, he didn't. No.
Oh, he hadn't moved yet. That makes sense. I thought he went slow. He did 2, not a 1. All right.
Okay, this is now the Obi-Wan has no force. I mean, he's
not getting shot in this where he is now. Still has an action.
I don't know if Braylon maybe doesn't have a shot on him. It's a long way, but it's possible.
Yeah, maybe. I would err on the side of no, but it is possible.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't think Anakin can. Well,
Like,
yeah, he can get away if he wanted to. Roll boost.
Take a focus.
You are not out of Sabine's arc, my friend.
Still might
now.
be. Yeah, that should be.
No, he's far enough away. He's out of range. Did he spend his force though? You might want to remind him.
What's up?
He owes a force for that double repo.
Oh, did he? Okay.
We'll just ping and see what they say.
He should have no force left after doing that? Or are you saying he's just 1 left right now?
I believe so.
Alright, looks like they're fine.
Okay.
Unless they just missed me ping it, but I think they saw it. Alright. Safe.
What does chat say? Twitch chat is always correct.
Yeah. Nothing yet.
He's going after Braylon? Oh, he wants the crits. I could see it. No, dog, it's not 3. Oh, he's still got a plasma up.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
There it is. Ooh.
That's what FCS does.
Um.
And ooh, that hurts.
Wasn't a plasma. This was a primary outmaneuver. So you shouldn't have even rolled a die
on Braylon. Yeah, he shouldn't have rolled 3 dice then, because Braylon they were both 2 maneuvers.
Yeah, but he's at range 1. So he still gets 3 dice. He doesn't get 4. He gets 3.
I'm sorry, not Braylon. 10 num. He shouldn't have gotten 3 on 10 num. This has to be a torpedo. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
the other.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking that he was shooting a Braylon because he's right next to him.
Yeah.
What happened? Okay, so
right,
one hole left on 10.
Any damage here kills 10. Any result kills 10 num. Like it would have to be
37 right now.
He needs 3 blanks to survive. Nope, he's got
crit.
Yeah, Braylon, 10 num just takes 2 crits and explodes. God, plasma torps are so good if you have a lot of shields.
Okay.
So what's the score? You said it was about 37 to 40 something?
37. Well, now it's even higher. So it's 50-37. So Tim takes the lead here.
Yep. This is where you really wish you had an informant on the shuttle. I'm 100% serious, man. That crew slot's valuable.
Yeah. That's another one you don't see used often, like ever.
No, unfortunately not. Oh, Braylon's got a piece of Obi-Wan. And he's going to be pumped up. This is going to be 4-on-4. You've got the crit you want. Oh, robbed. There and the crits. What do you got?
Oh, this is where the Actus is like literally any
Panicked?
damage card.
Stunned. You'll take that one. Right? Is that stun pilot?
That is a
It's console fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually bad. That's going to cost you a turn of repositioning.
Console fire. Before you engage, roll one attack die on a hit result. Suffer damage. So you roll a crit. You don't take the damage there. But...
Correct. So losing 10 num sucks, but again, I think Pete's actually in a really good spot here because he's got Jan in full-on orbit mode now. Like she just flies around behind Braylon and Sabine, pumping them up while they take pot shots at things that cannot take another hit.
Whose shot was that? Was that Braylon shooting?
That was Braylon.
Oh, that was Braylon. Wow, that was in range. Was it?
Barely.
I was looking at something else when that happened. Barely. We were both like, I don't think it is. It was in, and then he paid for it.
Yeah. Do you maybe roll out Sabine and then too hard here? Go for a block on Rick with Braylon?
Because I don't think Anakin's... Yeah, you don't have to worry about Anakin anymore.
Back. He's running.
Which is what you need. If you're going to lose a B-Wing, you want to make sure that Tim's ships, at least one of them is out of the fight, if not dead. So, yeah, I think you have a couple of options here.
I like the options.
You could... I always like to surprise my opponent by turning in on a different target when they think they know who I'm going for. And that could be such... You could turn it all onto Rick right now. Set up the block.
The nice thing is
a couple shots in.
The nice thing is you can actually throw Braylon out there to keep chasing Obi-Wan and do the same thing. Like, I almost... what do you think? Like would you go maybe a one bank right and then back roll out with Braylon? And that way you get a shot at getting a block on a 3 straight?
I like that move. But then again, Pete keeps doing what we don't expect him to do, and it hasn't really hurt him too much yet.
We haven't predicted him correctly once.
Yeah, he hasn't really hurt him too much yet. So
maybe he's better than us.
Maybe he wants to go for Obi-Wan here. He only has to get 2 more shots at, like 2 more whole left until Obi-Wan goes down, 1 away from half.
There's the roll from Sabine. Is this the too hard? No, he's gonna one bank and just keep chasing. I like that. Yep.
There it is.
That's a cool play.
Works.
You got a little bit of insurance.
You know that there's no way that if Obi-Wan's shooting at Sabine's shooting back, and it's just a bad move if that's the case.
Does that block a 3 straight? I think it does.
Let's see. Yeah, it should.
Yeah, Jan's in orbit mode.
Jan's sticking within range 3. I think of both Sabine and Braylon here. So
that's what she loves to do.
Oh yeah,
Jan loves to just fly around the edge behind 2 or 3 guns and make everybody's day better.
Thank you, Miss Ors, for my extra dice.
Thanks for making me a mini ghost. Got him. Unfortunately, not really in a position to capitalize, but any denied action is good.
And there's the block. Oh boy,
that's bad.
Wait, but Obi-Wan ability, maybe. Right, you'd rather have a focus token than the single force, right? Oh, yeah, it still has console fire too, so it's going to be rolling for console fire. Could take half points no matter what here.
And
you have to.
He's not in range of Jan, is he?
In Arc, I don't know. It's close.
It's super close.
Is Anakin gonna try to come back, like creep back?
Yeah, he is.
What?
That's a brave call. Sabine's right there.
Oh boy. Oh my. He's thinking about it. Oh.
Don't know. That's into a rock, dog.
Then he's gonna barrel roll. No. Oh. Well, he's gonna turn out the other way then next turn, I guess.
Yeah, I don't get that.
That seems like he was kind of halfway. Like, I want to shoot, but I don't want to like really shoot and get close, but I will get shot at. Like, he's kind of halfway in between there.
Yeah, and it's not a great value shot. He's not going to, under no circumstances is P going to spend this token. Like,
It's gonna be. It should be obstructed, right?
no, he just snuck around it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is obstructed. My mistake. Yeah, this is, and he's going to, dude, he's going to get
2 on
reroll.
2. Yeah, no, it's. Yeah, this is a interesting. He does spend, so he does get the 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Redeem natties G. There it is.
so.
Great
You know what's sad about this? Or not sad, but you know what's scary about this?
What?
If he decides that he doesn't spend the extra die on Braylon to go after Obi-Wan, he's gonna have 4 die against Anakin with Sabine again.
Yeah, it's not a hot situation. He should have completely bugged out. We thought he was. We called it. He's like gonna bug out, and then he did, and then decided against it. He came back in.
Here's Janor's pushing through 2 on Rick, and both shields are gone.
There it is. Yeah, if you're Tim, you're very concerned now with the direction this game is headed.
You know what? I take it back. You put 4 dice into Obi-Wan, you get rid of him.
Yeah, just kill him.
Unless he takes this console fire hit. If he takes the console, then I think you save it.
Really? He's 1 away. You just kill him at that point, right? It's even easier to kill him. Did he not roll console?
He did not roll console.
Yeah. Console fire.
Because I think if he takes this hit,
Here's the roll for console fire.
Save.
No damage. All right.
all right, now you go 4 dice. Because I would have taken Obi-Wan. I would have taken the 3-on-3 with reroll focus against only 1 force, and I think Sabine might have got Anakin if with 4 dice. I think you had a good odds of picking up both.
Rick is going
Out
into
many
Sabine
shot.
here. Sabine's just rolling one agility here.
Yep,
Rick has no mods.
Yeah, Rick has no mods, and
No
she's got
mods.
an evade token, so she's taking 2 damage max, or none.
Nothing. Typically, that's the way you should roll when you don't have anything like that. But in my experience, people tend to roll at their best in those situations.
Some people get a little love from the computer when they don't deserve it. Is he gonna do this? Yeah, that's a good spend.
Yeah, here it is. So the first option A, we were talking about.
Yep.
This is
This is
all
what-
in
this
on
would be
killing
really
Obi-Wan. Does he have any rerolls? Is he stressed right now? He's not, right?
He is stressed.
Okay.
Ooh,
well,
and it's crits. Oh, does he not have? He does not. He didn't
No,
move.
he doesn't have a stress. Yeah, he didn't do a barrel roll or anything. So no 4, but hit.
He's taking another crit.
Yeah, he should have used his ability, right? He should have spent a force, take a focus. This is
Yeah,
better.
that cost him.
It's a panic.
Ooh, gone. And Obi-Wan's gone. Yeah, he's dead.
Not looking so good for Obi-Wan. Oh, I don't think so.
So that's at least 1 more guaranteed console fire roll,
Panic
plus
pilot.
getting shot again. And Sabine's got a chunk of Anakin.
Panic pilot. Gain 2 stress tokens and repair. I accidentally opened Adobe Audition, which is great.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's like
Is Sabine
going to
come up big again? Pete is consistently one blank away from putting the nail in Tim's coffin.
Seriously. So nothing, right? Nothing into Anakin. No.
Okay, now here's a question: how do you get rid of Obi-Wan?
Console fire? You can't fix console fire if you're just screwed.
He might die on console next turn.
Yeah, that's just the worst combo to have, to be double stress and have console fire and be down to 1 hole. Oh man. But
you know what?
Still use his ability for a focus.
I like a 4K from Sabine here.
Yeah, I think I like that too. Could be good. And
I
you
like
can
a
still
4K.
link. You can still grab the evade, right? Before you do the 4K, if you needed to.
No, because it's a linked into a stressful action.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the only way to take the evade is the linked action.
I believe that is correct on the shuttle. They do not have it base.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, they
anyway.
do have it base, but her ability is only Her advance, it's supernatural.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I asked. Stupid question.
No, it's okay.
Really...
Do you gamble on Obi-Wan just blowing himself up here and go after somebody else?
Well, what are the odds? You have to roll. It's a 3/8 chance, right?
So it's just better than, so it's 40%.
Yeah.
Ish.
Didn't do it last time. Do you hope that last time was, he got lucky and this time he rolls the hit like you want? Here's the thing: no matter what, is Obi-Wan a threat? No, right? He can't really do anything. Just have Jan come in. Jan can just like turn in and shoot at him from range 2 or 3. And that's if you're ignoring him.
I actually like a 1 talent here from Braylon. And you try to put Rick in a box. And you hope that if you catch Obi-Wan running away, if you set the roll to the back and then you 4K Sabine, you might pick up both in one round. You just gotta watch out for Anakin one-hearting and turning Sabine into Swiss cheese.
So if you're Tim, what does Tim do here? What is he trying to do? Besides not lose Obi-Wan and Anakin, like what is his objective to get some points? He's only down 16.
Can Anakin 5 straight past this rock? I think he can.
He needs to.
If you think you can land the 5 straight, you go after Jan. Yeah, 5 straight, 3 hard.
He's within 16 points, so it's close. He can't lose shields on. He can't get a damage on Rick because that's gonna push it. It's gonna push the points threshold to a much more unreachable situation. So he has to get Rick out of there. That's one of the. He has to look at Rick and be like, you can't take another damage.
So if Jan 1 banks, she'll be right about there. A 3 hard might bump. I'm not sure I like that. Do you maybe try to call the 4K from Sabine? 3 hard to the right?
With Rick?
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know who's gonna be shooting at you if you do that. If you do a 3 hard,
probably no one.
Yeah, maybe Jan, depending on what Jan does. Maybe.
Well, she's gonna 1 bank. I think Sabine, you probably. Actually, the other move you could do if you wanted to like really make sure that you're not getting shot by Obi-Wan, you 1 bank back roll. Yep. I think that's what he's gonna do. Or at least a 1 bank. Maybe a 2 hard? It's a bank. It's a 1 bank.
There it is.
Yeah, he thinks Anakin's gonna try to jump on him.
Doesn't hurt to be cautious.
No, but you are serving Sabine up to Rick. Like 3 hard there. Oof.
Unless he tries to use Braylon to stop Rick from doing what he thinks he's gonna do. No, that's not gonna happen.
That's
all in on Anakin. All in on Anakin.
That's a hard gamble on Anakin with Obi-Wan still back there. You fail the roll?
No.
I regret nothing.
Doesn't fail the roll. Yeah, you just do a 2 straight, right? Or 2 straight. Are you an arc of Sabine if you do 2 straight?
Yeah, that's nice coverage from Jan's front arc finally.
Yeah, finally gonna use the Moldy Crow title. The other part of it, the second half of it, the first half of it,
the valuable part,
the first half of it with the 3 dice.
And Obi-Wan pretty much is dead.
Yeah, and you can't use his ability because there are friendly ships near him.
There are.
Oh. Yeah, that's game.
I don't want to say it's game, but depending on what Anakin does, it might be. If Anakin 1 hearts, he's in trouble.
Although, well, actually, you're right. Well, no, here's the thing. It could be game because console fire. Obi-Wan could die and just get half points on Rick or kill him. You get all the points. He called it.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was the other way.
Bugging out.
He's gonna have to roll. He's gonna have to roll out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Extreme maneuvers. Those are some extreme maneuvers you got there, Annie.
That's an interesting call. Is he just trying to mag dump Jan? Yeah, I don't. Oof. Hello, Rick. Good morning.
Just about hit 9 minutes on the clock left. So Anakin, does Anakin have a shot? Did they check Anakin already?
No, he's out of range.
Okay, so now console fire. No.
No, Jan gets to shoot first. So he's gonna kill Rick or go for it anyway.
Yeah, take the juicy range one.
Yeah.
Rick's got nothing to help him here.
You've got good odds of Obi-Wan blowing himself up, and half on a very expensive Rick isn't bad either. There's the 4 hit, the 4 paint we were looking for.
Yeah, finally, not rolling a blank. He's happy about that. Pete's like, finally.
Yeah.
Not rolling 1 or 2 blanks in every single one of them.
And Rick is dead.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for Rick. That seals it, isn't it?
That's a very well flown game by Pete.
And he might be the first to tell you that he made some piloting mistakes, some flying mistakes, but he compensated well for it.
I don't think he made two. He may have done
just a couple
of
minor things. I think things that we maybe even because we didn't expect doesn't mean it's bad, but that were like the Talon roll there. That was a huge gamble. The one we did the B-wing with I think it was with 10.
Jan's gonna just shrug this off.
Fine. Having those 2 focuses is pretty good.
Pretty good. We definitely want to remind him about console this time.
We'll give him a second. Yeah. He hasn't rolled yet. He hasn't rolled anything yet. There it is.
Safe.
Oh man, so lucky.
That's...
And now he can fix it next turn, and he's not dead.
Yeah. But Jan's not stressed anymore, so she could stop. And just bottle him up. Braylon's going to take a rock next turn.
Yeah, Braylon has only lost his shield.
Yeah, he's fine.
I actually haven't even marked that yet.
Jan just wasted Rick. He pulled up right in front of her, and she's like, that was a mistake, big dog.
Hey, Hotshot, how's it going?
So let's see. I mean, Sabine really doesn't have to get fancy at all. She could just
spank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braylon's not going to do too much.
Hard. I might too hard with Sabine here.
He'd turn him with Jan as well. Just do too hard with Jan.
I'd stop. Wait, does she have... No, she's empty on focus. No, he's going to 3 straight.
They can stop? The Hawk can stop?
Yeah, the Hawk and the red stop.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's why I'm kind of... Dude, I'm honestly thinking she might, because that's a good block on Obi-Wan on the 2-bank. I think.
I don't think it blocks. The stop doesn't block a 2-bank.
No?
No. Like a 3 hard, but not a 2-bank.
I mean, your other option is to at least block his reposition.
I'm pretty sure a 2-bank is going to run him over the rock, too. It's going to clear it, but it's going to run it over the rock.
Because here, like your other option is you either want to deny a reposition or you want the block. Well, because you need the block because you can't let him have an evade. But he has to fix the console. Tough calls.
Yeah. Or does he just gamble and be like, I'm just gonna hope I don't roll another hit 3 straight times?
I would not. I would.
You don't do that.
If he doesn't 3 hard in some direction. Oh, that's not what he wanted. But you know what? 4 dice solve a lot of problems.
Can solve some, that's for sure. Like World Hunger.
He's just going right over it. He doesn't care at all.
Yeah. Worst case, he takes up 1 more shield. Who cares?
Yep.
Still stress, gets the rerolls. Don't.
Let's find out if his luck is worse than Tim's. Nope.
He's fine. Oh my god.
Soft rocks and nobody's console is exploding. What game is this?
Yeah, it's a console. It's like a console Twitch. It's not even a console fire. It's like Twitch
I like that two bank. I like that two bank a lot. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, purple Talon roll. So he still has an action available.
No, he's stressed.
Yeah, it's a purple maneuver.
Yeah,
Why
but
can't
no,
you do a purple maneuver while you're stressed?
He's stressed. He can't take an action.
Oh, that's right. I don't know how this game works, Vince. I've never played it before.
He's staring down.
Still waking up, I guess.
4-die from Sabine and a 3-die from
Jan.
Jan.
I thought he got out of the turret arc for a second, but he clearly didn't. He clearly did not.
No,
So
he did not. He's gonna. That's honestly the worst of all worlds because he still hasn't fixed his console.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's not at the firing arc, so he doesn't even get. Does he get auto blaster? Oh yeah, no, he doesn't because it's outside of the front arc. Okay, you're good. Yeah, he's gonna get both auto blasters or one. Anakin doesn't even have ABs.
No, it's CLT on Annie. I'm surprised to see Obi-Wan still exists, but Rick is gone.
Rick
I
got.
was expecting.
Rick got evaporated.
Yeah, he sure did.
Like that was.
Yeah, just systematically destroyed.
The shot before that we had said Pete is just waiting on four paint on his red dice, and the time he gets it, Rick just turns into red mist. All right, Obi-Wan fishing for crits.
Didn't roll for console fire.
He did not. I don't think.
You should check. I don't want to bother him if they didn't.
Sorry, that's Jan Ors.
Oh, okay.
And it just killed him.
Console fire doesn't even matter when you're never rolling results. You kill him properly.
I would ask why he spent that force when he's going to get his shot anyway. You at least want to try to pick up half here on a 4-die shot. Strictly speaking, the odds are there that he one-taps Jan.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
The odds are ridiculous, by the way, but it's possible. You'd have to be... What, hit, crit. He'd need at least 2 crits, and she can't roll any bait on 1 die. He almost got away with it.
Ooh, boy.
That's it. He can do it. If she misses... if she doesn't evade anything, she might die. Bucker factor. Did I just call it? Did I just cast her curse?
She only took 2 shields? Where are the damage cards?
Yeah, why?
Oh, he never rolled for console fire. Now here come the damage
could have
cards.
taken 3 damage. He's dead. He just one-tapped Jan.
Wow.
I just caster cursed him. He's gonna hate me for that.
Caster curse. That Jan Ors goes down.
I'm so mad I called that. I'm sorry, Pete.
Am I reading the score correctly now? No way.
No, Obi-Wan didn't pull his damage cards.
Well, but I killed Obi-Wan on the overlay already.
Okay, then what's the score you got?
Oh no, it's not. Maybe I was reading it wrong on the screen. Okay, from a distance it looked like it said 100, but it's 160. So it's 160 to 107. It's not 100 to 107. Like my eyes deceive me. Yeah. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I can't believe he got that kill. That tells you that if nothing else proves there's a problem with blasters, that does.
Wow, that's crazy.
And now, no force, no token Anakin against a 3-die, no token Sabine. Who do we like here? Hey, you gotta like Sabine.
Yeah. But
especially when it's a crit.
Doesn't need the mod. Has hit crit naturally. All right, here's the rule.
This is where Anakin rolls nat. Nope, takes the crit. I'm not direct.
Don't call it. Calling it.
Oh, no, it's weapon failure. All right.
Still sucks. Still sucks to suck. Weapons failure.
Don't tell Pete I called that kill on Jam.
And that's time in there. That's time in the round. So that's it. That's game.
That is a good game.
Just jump down and thank him for playing. I'll be right back. Vince, we'll talk about it in a sec.
Hey, guys. Jan dropped down.
Good game, guys.
Hey.
Wow, that was bloody, man. And that Jan Orr's death right there was not expected.
It seemed a little bit of a movie.
Yeah.
Listen, Jan did her work, and then she went to a better place.
She sure did, and she never even used her front arc, like ever. Like maybe not until the last round when she evaporated Rick. Yeah, and the console fire, you got away, kept console fire on there, and you're able to get away with it for a couple turns too. It's some interesting luck and everything going on. Sure.
Overall, fun game. I'll take my loss valiantly.
Yeah, good game, guys. That was well played.
I always like it when I'm sweating a little bit, right, the whole time.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys giving me your time, and that was really entertaining and well played, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of you guys just punch in the score, and absolutely, yeah, of course. So I hope to get you guys back next time. If you ever want to play, just let me know too. If you're like, oh, that was a good time, we could do it again. Because I'm just looking out for matchups and asking people if they're free. So it's nothing too formal to it. Yeah, just one of you guys is punching the score, and then I can confirm it, or if you get one of you, the other one of you guys gets a chance to, but I can get to it for you. So yeah, no rush.
Tim, you had it right. You had it up.
Yeah, I got the score for you guys actually. If you want to.
Yeah, I have both lists up on Yasby. So I destroyed 107 with getting both Jan and 10, if that's correct.
Yeah. Full Jan and 10.
Okay. And then we got both Obi and Rick and half on Anakin for 160.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm putting it in right now.
Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Appreciate it. Good game.
Thank you. Time to go to work.
All right, you guys take care. All right, we are back. I'm back, Vince. Yeah, so they didn't have much to say. It just said, it was a well-played game. It was a good game. I agree. And really think it was, even though there was a lot of damage being pushed to one side for last third of the game, it didn't ever feel super lopsided, especially with the Jan Orr's death there at the end. That was unexpected.
That was I would love to know the odds. I would honestly love to know the odds of that happening, because he needed all four to come up paint. He needed at least one to be a crit. It had to have been a direct, or he could have gotten the fuel leak combo, and Jan had to roll double blanks with a focus on her. That's ridiculous. That's got to be sub 10% chance of happening.
Yeah,
but
that's I've had games where I've had a full health ship and I've just whiffed once on a really unexpected, range 1 or whatever, just a well rolled attack, and just gone poof, and it's
that was just brutal.
What?
Because just be let's be clear, that's an expense. Jan is what, 50? She's 50 something, 57 points. Okay, meaning that if Jan doesn't go down there, that's actually a fairly wide points gap. I mean, probably even if she takes half, that's still probably an 80 or 90 point win.
Yeah, he closed the gap there at the end. It was when,
I mean, when you blow up the most expensive ship in your opponent's list in a single shot, it tends to do that. AKA shout out Rick Ollier, which is the same thing that happened to him. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if Anakin might be more than Rick. It's close. What does the overlay say?
So sorry, I was tweaking something. So Rick is 66 points. Obi-Wan is 57. Yeah, Rick was a beefy boy because he had plasma.
That's a lot of points on Rick Ollier.
Yeah, which you don't really see. I typically only see 6 points on Rick, like Daredevil.
Yeah, there's the Advanced Sisters Daredevil crew. There's a certain group of people who fly that. There's the bare bones. I mean, there's never anything wrong with that. And then there's just the regen bot. Just 50 points of you have to kill me to deny me to actually get my points. Just never a bad call either. I'm really impressed with how well Pete handled some luxury yachts like the B-Wings against Delta, Eta, Delta 8 Rick. That's well flown.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job of keeping everything together and finding a good channel to bring his ships and also threaten from a distance and close like a net. And you give Tim two options. You say, you either fly away and I'm chasing you, or you come in and get caught in 3 or 4 nasty arcs with Jan or is pumping extra die into one of them.
She makes
just rinse, repeat over and over again.
Any shot potentially lethal. Jan makes
So
any
good.
shot from this list potentially lethal.
That's why this is, I feel like, kind of a masterclass in how you fly Jan. It's not super, super difficult, but some people might try to do more with Jan than what Pete did. You just coast her around, like you said, keep her behind everybody, and just don't take damage. Just take the stress, give people an extra die. Clear the stress, take the stress, give someone else an extra die. And just do it over and over again. And then you have the 2 focuses if you need to defend yourself or, fire your turret, front arc attack. Multi-Crow gives you that 3 or 4 dice if you're range 1. It's good. It's just really good. Just, you got to keep her safe. If she goes down early, then it's real rough.
And look, you got big value out of Sabine that game. Like, she was on target probably almost every turn except for 1 or 2. Once you got into that. And she's inefficient to shoot at. You don't want to waste time with her. 2 greens with a standing evade token or even token stack, and if you don't shoot her, she's a 4-die gun flying around the map going, hey man, you roll bad dice against me and I'm gonna kill you.